What's going on, guys? Welcome to another powwow. So, I am a little sick. If you guys haven't been watching the vlogs, I have gotten a little cold, so I do apologize about that. Half my ear has not popped. I'm a mess. But today's topic on the powwow is going to be college. So, I guess to start, I'll start out with my college journey. So going through high school, I originally wanted to go to the University of Alabama, Tuscaloosa. God, man. No, I'm so sorry. Wanted to go to the University of Alabama, Tuscaloosa. Decided that I wanted to kind of be a bit further away from everything. I wanted to experience new things. So I went to University of South Alabama. When I went there, I went there for the IT program. I was originally an IT student. And so, I wanted to do IT, and I could have gone to University of Alabama, Huntsville, which is where I'm from, Huntsville, Alabama. And they have an IT school there called the University of Alabama, Huntsville. But I wanted to be away from everything I knew. I'm not a very social guy. I didn't have a ton of friends. So I wanted to experience new stuff. I wanted to make new friends. So I went to the University of South Alabama. First year was great and all. I think, let's see. I joined a fraternity. There were two fraternities that I wanted to join. There was Phi Kappa Sig and Kappa Sig. And so I went to go see both of them, decided that I didn't like Kappa Sig, the way that they did things. They were a little too hardcore for my taste. So then I went to Phi Kappa Sig. They seemed pretty cool, pretty chill. That was an interesting experience. Decided to pledge with Phi Kappa Sig. The end of the year rolled around. I had my studies, I did my classes, I had all A's and B's. I wouldn't say all A's and B's. I was struggling with math. I had a C in math. I've always struggled with math. But I guess one of the things that really got me was the fact that they were wanting almost $2,500 from me to become a brother. And I didn't want to pay that. And the reason why was because you're essentially paying for a friendship with them. You're paying for that brotherhood. And I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with paying for friendship. I feel like if you're going to be friends with somebody or somebody's going to call you a brother, I feel like it should be normal, original, from the heart, not from money or from a checkbook. And so, yeah, I did that. I decided not to pledge, but I still stayed pretty close with them. They still kind of treated me pretty okay. After that, let's see. Nothing really big other than meeting McKenna happened. Honestly, my whole college career wasn't really all that eventful. Most of it was meeting with McKenna and going through college with her, and that was amazing. That made the college experience a million times better. But aside from that, I don't think really much else went on. I had pretty good grades. I was a pretty decent student. Then COVID hit. That's one thing. COVID hit in my junior year, I believe. So yeah, I would say about my sophomore, junior year, when COVID hit, and that was interesting. Doing online courses was, oof. Online courses were not the greatest. They were not very fun. Yeah, well, I don't want to say they weren't very fun. They were fun to a certain extent. And the reason I say that is because online courses, you're very limited to what you can learn. But at the same time, the tests and stuff are all online. So obviously, there's not the stress of being in class, having people go over your shoulder all the time. You can just relax from the sanctity of your own home and just feel at home. I mean, it was good. There were times where it was good. There were times where it was bad. I think that's actually what got me into wanting to do full online classes anyways. Because that's what I did in my senior year. I did the rest all online courses, and I graduated in 2022. So yeah, my college experience wasn't really like amazing in terms of like events and going to parties and stuff. And I'm not a real big party guy anyways. But yeah, so it's just kind of a story about my college experience. I would say college, you have to work hard in. College is not just for people who want to just lay around and watch TV shows all day and do nothing. You have to be involved. You have to study. And no, you cannot cheat on your tests anymore, because after the whole COVID thing, so many people cheated on their tests and projects. Teachers are now very more prone to it and have implemented newer ways of stopping it. So it's not easy, but it's also not hard if you just put your head into it. College for me was a good time. I enjoyed it. I got my degree, and that's going to benefit me in careers down the road if I decide to choose that path. I'm a full-time YouTuber now, but still, if you want to go to college, go to college. It's a very big benefit to you and your career. I read a statistic the other day. I can't remember the exact statistic, but it said something along the lines of like 40% of, was it 40%? No. People who go to college are more likely to have or make more money in certain positions than they are if not. Now I'm not saying just because you're not in college does not mean that you can't make good money, because I know a few people who did not go to college and they're making tons of money. Real estate agents, construction workers, welders, all those kind of things. I had a good friend named Ryan. He is a welder and he makes really good money, and he's never been to college before. I mean, he has, but he dropped out. So there are ways to make money without a degree. But for the more, is it white collar? I guess for the more white collar stuff, such as like analysts or forensics or accounting, those kind of stuff typically need a degree. If you're wanting more of the white collar work. But yeah, I decided to become a full-time YouTuber, and the reason I did that was because I love you guys. And so college is a good thing. It's a good experience. If you're not going for the degree, at least go for the experience. You know what I mean? You can meet a lot of really fascinating people at college. You can meet a lot of really horrible people at college. It just really all depends. This powwow isn't going to be very long, just because the college stuff kind of implemented or is intertwined with the last few topics that I did. But if you think you want to go to college, do it. I know there's a lot of people out there who can't get help with college, and that's why there's like the FAFSA, or whatever the programs are called wherever you're at, where they assist with college. I know if you're watching from a different country and your education is free, that's freaking awesome. But I would say just do it for the experience, if anything else. And who knows, you may even choose to like it. You may decide to pursue it. But yeah, so college, it's a good thing depending on who you are. Do I think my college time was worth it? I do. Because a lot of things in my life would not have happened without college. So I definitely believe it was worth it. Do I regret spending all the money with college? Yes, I do. Even though it wasn't my money, I still regret it. Because it was a lot of money that I feel is not really necessary. I feel like if you're going for education, you shouldn't have to pay so much for your education. Like, I understand teachers need their salaries and stuff like that, but I mean, come on, just to go to a college, you need like 40 to 50 grand. That's insane for education. So I don't know. I regret spending the amount that I did. What is some advice that I can give you guys? I would say some advice would be, don't cheat on your tests. The teachers will know. Go with your gut. Don't always follow your gut during college. What else? Is everything okay?
Just wondering why the cat was meowing.
Let's see. Any other advice? Hey, baby.
Yeah.
What advice would you give people for college? What advice would you give to kids or young adults who are going to college?
Save.
Save money. Save a lot of money.
Every chance you get.
Every chance you get, she says. And which is true. You need to save a lot of money for college because, like I said it before, college is very expensive. It's unnecessarily expensive. And so, yeah. Just be yourself at college. Don't try to be someone you're not, because people at college will see right through that too. Be humble. That's some good advice. Be very humble, because not everybody comes from the same background and story as you. Those are just some tidbits of advice from somebody who's been through college and graduated. I would love to hear if you guys have college stories, or if you want to go to college. What colleges do you want to go to? What do you want to study in? I'll tell you right now, I studied in IT. I originally went for a bachelor's in IT and career development. Well, I changed that. I graduated actually with a bachelor's of science, interdisciplinary studies with career development as a focus track. My minor was interdisciplinary studies. My major was interdisciplinary studies, and my bachelor's degree was science. My minor was career development, and I did not have a focus track. So, that's what I got. So go ahead and post down in the comments what you guys got, or what you guys are wanting to get. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this powwow. A little bit of a shorter one again, just because I didn't have much to talk about and I'm sick, but I'm still getting you guys that content. Because this is my job, and it's not even really a job. I enjoy giving you guys content and stuff you want to watch. So if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like, subscribe button, smash it. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, links are in the description. Go ahead and follow all those things. If you want to talk to us live on Twitter, we are on Twitter almost all day, every day. Go check us out. And with that being said, hope you guys have a bear-tastic day.